Thanks to our studio audience for joining us today for Delmarva Life. To find out how you can become a member of our studio audience, just visit delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab, or you can call that number right there on your screen, 443-880-9116.
They're having fun.
They are. They're a rowdy bunch in here. When was the last time you sat down and read a good book? Well, there are two local libraries that are kicking off a special series to promote reading, and it's called The Big Read.
And joining us this afternoon are Jennifer Rank, Director of the Somerset County Library System, and Lisa Alton-Smart, Adult Program and Public Relations Manager for the Worcester County Library. Welcome this afternoon. First of all, Lisa, tell us a little bit about the Big Read program.
The Big Read is a grant initiative from the National Endowment for the Arts. The NEA did a study many years ago and found that adult readers are declining. So they initiated this grant to encourage that, and also to have people read literature.
Right.
Not that romance novels and all don't have their place. So there's selections. I think this year there are 20 that grant recipients had an opportunity to choose from.
So you picked one. Jennifer, what's the selection for
Well,
this year?
this year we selected Tim O'Brien's The Things They Carried, which was published back in 1990. It was actually a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize in Fiction in 1991, and it's studied in high schools, colleges, and universities.
Wow.
Tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, the book is really a collection of stories about a combat troop in Vietnam. It's very realistic, very powerful, and it's based on some of the author's own experiences in Vietnam, as he was actually drafted into the war himself. The story talks about the things they carry with them literally, the ammunition, the grenades, letters home, good luck charms, things like that, but also things like the experiences they carry, feeling lonely, being homesick, being afraid, being brave. So it's a type of story that stays with the reader long after the last page is read.
And the author is actually going to be here close.
He is. He's actually going to be making his way to our area in April. He'll be making an appearance at the Avalon Theater in Easton and at Stephen Decatur in Berlin.
And there he is.
There he is. That is the author. Now, they actually have a quote from the NEA about this particular book, and we have it here. I want to read this. The Things They Carried, not just a story of the Vietnam War, although it's considered one of the finest books ever written about combat and its consequences. Going on to say this award-winning book is a brutal, sometimes funny, often profound narrative about the human heart. That pretty much sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How it fares under pressure and what it can endure. That's pretty high praise there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if people want to be a part of the Big Read, what do they need to do? How did they get the book?
They can pick it up at either branch of Somerset or Worcester County Libraries, and we also have it available in ebook.
So if you have a Kindle, if you have a iPad, you can download it to your device and read it on your e-reader.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you're going to have some other special activities going on with the Big Read?
Yes, we have music from the 60s going on. We have films and book discussions and also documentaries. Of course, in addition to Mr. O'Brien coming. We've tried to create an opportunity to meet the needs of everybody in the whole family. And we realize that there's a lot of sensitivity associated with the Vietnam War, and really what our goal is try to educate about the history of the Vietnam War.
Now, there's also, you've got like some movie screenings as well that support this entire thing. You said Platoon was one.
Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And then there's lots going on.
And then Kelly Rouse, actually, a former WBOC employee.
Oh, we still call her ours. Yeah. So what's she going to be doing?
She's actually going to be doing a documentary series, so they'll be watching a documentary called Regret to Inform, and then she'll be leading a discussion afterwards about that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be great.
So run down the details one more time. This is the Big Read.
Based on Tim O'Brien's book, The Things They Carried. Mr. O'Brien will be here. I don't know if we mentioned the date. It's April 18th at the Avalon, April 19th at Stephen Decatur High School. Everything is free to the public, so just come and have an opportunity to see him. Then many other opportunities going on as well. Book discussions, lectures, movies, lots to do.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
And if you would like some more information on the Big Read, you'll find it on our website, delmarvalife.com. Click on the show tab. Up next on Delmarva Life, helping the homeless not by naught.
why one little girl is working to keep others warm and how you can help.
Delmarva Life at its best here on Delmarva.